morning. I'm in a wonderful a place full of history. I'm in Ancient Corinth with all the ruins and with all the spectacular things. And every step I take, I think about the ancient Greeks, the philosophers, all the wise people that lived in this magnificent land. Tell me why? Because they are still alive in the minds of the people. Like, this kind of history never dies. So they are alive and we still learn from them because they were magnificent people. And I remember something that is mentioned in the Bible concerning the Apostle Paul that visited these ruins here, and they have a place, a sacred place for him here in the ruins of Ancient Corinth. And I remember that in Athens, when he went to talk to them about his God and his beliefs, he saw something he never expected to see, that they had a place for the unknown God. They had many gods, the Greeks, like we know of 12, but they had much more. So the thing is, how smart was Paul to attack this special detail? He says, I came here to talk to you about this unknown God that you have a place for, because this is what I believe, in this unknown God. Wow. Every time I hear about this, I thought, was it inspiration? Was it he was so smart to use it? But it was magnificent. And here we are today, paying a visit to this place, to the ruins, with so much history, more than 3,000 years of history. And I think of all the wise men that lived in this part of the world. They're still here. We still learn from them. So I'm happy to be here. I'm so happy to be here because it's so very close to the place that I was born. And I'm going to do some cooking with the locals because that's my thing. I like to talk. I like to see the deeper things, but I also like to cook and I also like to eat. So this is what we're doing when we're traveling together. We're in Ancient Corinth and we're going to cook. So let's go cook. So we're here cooking, and I'm not cooking today. I'm just watching, I'm learning from the experts that they do Greek recipes the way the Greek people like them, because I usually Americanize my recipes. So here we're doing a recipe with pork today, and this is my friend Maria. And I'm happy to be here, actually. I'm so happy to be here. I'm holding a knife because don't be afraid, because I have to do the peppers. I have to be a little useful. So now we're making a recipe that is called Tigania, and we're using pork and blue cheese and peppers, and we're going to start. But I'm not going to cook. Maria is going to cook. Go ahead, Maria. So salt and pepper, but you have a way that you usually do this, like you marinate. Okay. Actually, it's wonderful cooking outside. I do it very often when I travel. I've done it before in the island of Rhodes and here now, and I enjoy myself so much. So when you visit Greece, make sure you come and pay a visit here to this beautiful little spot full of history. And the name is το ταβερνάκι του Γαβρού. So that looks so good. You know what I like about this? That is vibrant, that is colorful. So at what point do you put in the cheese? After it cooks a while?
Yeah.
because that's gonna
last.
actually that's gonna make
The
the
last
sauce
thing that goes inside is
the cheese, because that's gonna give the flavor and yeah, and it's going to make the sauce. Look at it, it's perfect. It's perfect, it's well done. The peppers are done, they have released all their flavor. And we still have some color, so now we're going to add some wine. About what? About half a cup of wine. We're going to add about half a cup of wine. We're going to let it evaporate a bit. And then we're going to add something that is going to make the sauce to die for. We're doing something very traditional here, okay? And we're doing it Greek all the way, like not an American version that I usually do. So we're adding a bit of water, about a cup. The whole thing. It's about a cup. Okay, perfect. It's gonna cook a little bit, get boiling and get going, and then you're gonna add the cheese. I can't wait for you to add the cheese. This is about half a cup. Half a cup. This is not a cup. This is about a half a cup of blue cheese. If you're in Canada, use Stilton, because I love Stilton. If you're in another country, use whatever you have available. Oh my goodness, it changes. The dynamics are changing. We can see a white, thick sauce emerging. And it's gonna have the flavor of the blue cheese. Wow. I'm so happy I'm not cooking today and I'm just learning. I'm just learning today. It needs another 5 minutes for the sauce to thicken up, and then we're ready. We're ready to enjoy it. This looks so good. Can't wait. I have to try. Can I try?
You can try. There you go.
Okay. Oh, it was easy. It's perfect. The blue cheese and the wine and the peppers, amazing combination. You have to make this recipe because it's perfect. They serve it here as a meze, but you can serve it with some nice rice or some
French fries.
and everybody's gonna thank you for it. So, this is our recipe for today. One of it. We have one more to go. Don't go away. Let me tell you about my fascination with the stone houses of Greece. Look, I love them. I love this. Do you know why I love it? Because they're smart again. They use the elements of the place they are. There's so much happening around here, and the stones, they're all over the place, so they might as well use them. And those windows, I always wonder, did they open? And the young man was sitting here talking to his girl. Oh, there goes another book. There goes another book. This little town, this little village, we call it a village, but these people are living in a very fortunate place because so much history was done. You know, like the Temple of Apollo right behind us is visited by millions every summer. And they go home and they're happy to go home. Because the people that come here, they love history. And that's all Greece has to offer. Greece has to offer history and good food and good weather. And the people are gentle and I mean everything. Everything is made up so we can have a nice vacation. This is what happens when you come to Greece. And it's not only the islands. You know, you're making a mistake if you think just the islands are Greece. Mainland is Greece. That's where the history is, mainland. Do your homework and come and visit mainland Greece. You know, I always wonder why Greece, such a small country, has so many castles and so many walls. Like they were building walls to protect themselves from all the invaders. And I always wonder why. Because they were fighting for their freedom. They were fighting for, you know, for life. So many thousands of years later, and people are still fighting for freedom and life and a better life. Why? Because it's in us. We want to be free. We want to enjoy life. This planet has so much to offer, and the wrong people are not letting us enjoy what someone made for us to be happy. And our Creator gave us life. But He didn't just give us life. He gave us the components to make us have a happy life. So how important is that? So this is why people are fighting. And this castle on the top of the mountain is another indication that people built walls and castles to protect themselves from the enemy. But today, it's very difficult to protect yourself because there are so many things going wrong. Let's hope that someone is looking out for us. So here's another recipe that we're trying to do today. We're going to do it the Greek way, the original traditional way, and we're going to do it with potato. It's the Skordalia. It's not Skordalia again, it's Skordalia. So we're going to do it. It needs a lot of garlic. Look, we have about six large ones. Okay, we're going to use a food processor. We have about 5 potatoes, boiled potatoes, cut in chunks, and we're going to put some oil in here. Just about a quarter of a cup of oil we're going to use to start processing. So we're going to put some more oil because this recipe needs oil, okay? It needs oil. Don't be afraid. There you go. It has to be a thick consistency and elastic, the elasticity, because the more you work the potato with the oil, the more elastic it becomes. You know, we used to do that with a mortar in the past, but now with all the gadgets we have, it's easier. So we have this with fish, and we have this with a beet salad, and we can enjoy it in many, many ways. There you go. This is it. Looks good. Looks good. So now we're adding the garlic. Let's see. Maybe if we put just a little bit of potato, it's going to help bring it together, like really mash the garlic. There it is. Salt and pepper. perfect. We're using sea salt. So sea salt, you need a little bit more. It's not, don't be afraid of it. And this is vinegar. It's about a quarter of a cup of vinegar. But I guess we're not using it all.
Let's see.
Or slowly.
We need some more.
Here it is. Wow. It's a nice spread actually. If you ever want to make a sandwich with fish, you can use this as a spread instead of mayo. It goes very well together. I have to try it. It's perfect.
More salt, maybe?
No,
No.
it's perfect. The vinegar and the salt and the pepper. Actually, it's ready to go with the beets that we have ready. So we can enjoy a nice lunch. So come along and have lunch with us. And this is Maria and this is me. And we had so much fun cooking today in Ancient Corinth. She doesn't like it, but I love it. I love it. Okay, so there's nothing better than working hard and playing just as hard. So here now, we're going to play with all the colors and the tastes, and we're going to have so much fun because we worked hard and we like what we made. So I wish you all your heart's desire, and come and visit Greece. I'm here with my daughter and my new friends, and I'm having a great time, and I'm very, very grateful. This is Litsa.